Learning about outcomes and probability by Sarah
and Bianca.
Our goal is to express probability in fraction. These are called fraction. This is a numerator, this is a denominator. Our expectation is to express theoretical probability as a ratio of the number of favorable outcomes to the total number of possible outcomes, where all outcomes are equally likely. A fraction has a numerator and a denominator. A numerator is how many parts are chosen, eaten, or taken. A denominator is how many parts are in one whole. If you color in 3, the fraction will be 3 out of 4. 3 because 3 are colored in, and 4 because the whole spinner has 4 circles. If the same thing with a rectangle. If I color in 3, the same thing. Let's do a little recap. On probability. These are the likelihood words. Likely, unlikely, impossible, even, certain. Let's put them on this number line. 0, 25, 50, 75, and 100.
So basically, this number line can help us through probability, but not only probability relies on likelihood, it can also rely on other units of math like fractions, percents, and decimals.
Yeah. Now we number them. A number line is a very good tool in math. You will need a spinner. Let's take this spinner. Green, 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 red, yellow, blue, yellow, and blue.
So this is where the spinner comes in. In order to answer the questions, you're going to have to look at the spinner. So these are the questions.
What are the probabilities of yellow, blue, green, and red? Now I'll be drawing the spinner.
Once again.
Green, green, green. Red, yellow, blue, and yellow and blue. Step 3, finding the probability. Right now we are going to find the probability of green. So since there are 3 green spaces, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces altogether, this is the fraction. The probability of finding a green will be 3 out of 8.
Don't forget, here's a note, that make sure to collect your data when it comes to these kind of questions. It's good to always keep track of what data you need to collect.
Yeah. So step 4, finding the probability of yellow.
Since there's 2 yellow spaces, then that means that the numerator would be 2. And since there's 8 spaces in total, that's going to be the denominator. So the probability is 2/8.
Step number 5, finding the probability of red. Since there is 1 red space, the numerator will be 1. And since there are 8 spaces altogether, then the denominator will be 8. The fraction of getting a red is 1/8.
Yep.
Oh. Step number 6, finding the probability of blue. Since there are 2 blue spaces, the numerator will be 2, and since there are 8 spaces altogether, the denominator will be 8. So the probability of getting a blue will be 2 out of 8, which is the same thing as 1 out of 4.
So now it's your turn to answer the question. So here's the question. You have a 6-sided dice with 6 outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You have to find out what is the probability of gaining an even number. Make sure to pause if you need to. After that, we're going to compare your answer to our answer.
Since there are 6 outcomes and 3 numbers are even, the probability of getting an even number is 3 out of 6, which is the same thing as half.
Now you have learned how to express probability in fractions. Yay!